Ben Affleck did an interview with Vanity Fair, and he discussed on why he is no longer going to pursue superhero roles. Um, I think we need to have a little bit of history here with Ben Affleck. It's not the first time. The Batman is not the first superhero that he has portrayed.
Daredevil.
Daredevil. Correct, Aaron. For those that don't know, Ben Affleck was in the big screen version of Daredevil that premiered. And let me get my browser up here.
I think it's a 2003.
Alongside Jennifer Garner and the late, what's his name?
I couldn't think
Michael
of it the
Clark
other day.
Duncan.
Michael Clark
There you
Duncan.
go.
Thank
I
you,
couldn't
Aaron.
think of it the other day either, dude.
Yeah.
I was like,
I could not.
I said he's in
never think of
Green
his
Mile.
name.
He
Yeah.
was in Talladega Nights.
Michael Clark Duncan, and was not received well. I thought it was good. Of course, I tell everybody to get the director's cut. It's a lot better. So that was his first turn at going about it being a superhero, and then you kind of go through time, and you forget about it. Things come up. You have other roles. Well, then here comes Mr. Zack Snyder, and he's like, Ben, got this idea that we'd like you to be the new Batman. Credit to Variety for this article, fair use. So that's what you had. That's what you had happen. Ben Affleck became the new Batman in the Snyderverse, and he was in Batman versus Superman, which was considered to be the Man of Steel sequel, followed by the poorly received and poorly reviewed by myself Justice League film, and then he was also had a short stint in the Suicide Squad film as well. So I guess Ben joined GQ and just said that that kind of stuff is probably not in the cards for him in the future to be superhero. He's kind of given up the idea that he would ever portray Batman again.
Lost interest.
Yeah.
He was also talking about during the filming of the Justice League one that he was really in a bad spot and was down on himself and thought of himself as a failure as an actor. And so apparently, I guess he was just a bitch for everybody to work with on set and everything. It sounded like.
I mean, isn't that where the famous smoking meme comes from? What wasn't that on the set of Batman v Superman or Justice League? Maybe I can't remember. Yes, we've heard interviews where Ben has said that he wasn't in a very good place at that time.
That's interesting, though. He talks about his son being afraid of it and how it was going too far.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, that goes back to kind of what I was saying a little bit last week.
Well, I'm just like, what's so scary? I didn't see.
Well, again, it's like because we're adults, right? I mean, when you think of little kids. No.
We watch such scary.
Okay,
stuff
we are a.
No, I'm talking about kid stuff. In the 80s and 90s was a lot scarier than Batman versus Superman, Justice League stuff or whatever.
Okay, that is a fair point. That's a fair point. Fair point.
Look at Gremlins.
Yeah.
Was Gremlins not rated R? It's like
PG-13.
Dude, Gremlins.
Temple of Doom.
Exactly. Goonies.
Temple of Doom. I didn't know that was PG-13.
Yeah.
Kali Ma.
Kali Ma Shakti Day. Yeah.
Goonies had a skeleton.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
they got Apple. They got Rocky.
That is still probably my favorite scene from those films is when he finds that fucking ice cream.
Yeah.
In that cooler. And
hey,
that
Mike.
We've all wanted to find ice cream.
And that dead guy.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
I mean, it'd be like Baskin Robbins 36.
It'd be like Baskin Robbins 36 flavors getting on the fucking roof.
36 flavors on the roof. Anyway,
what's that must-read picture right there? That guy.
I know, man. It's freaking me out, bro.
Charlemagne the God. Charlemagne the God. This one is the one we're talking about right here.
He's like looking at the chest piece. There's the blurred vision. It's like a Burger King commercial.
Right,
I got double vision.
So anyway, he was
clean my eyes.
Haven't your way. All right, let's talk about Batfleck.
You know, it's weird. I feel like they put a lot more pressure on him than they did Pattinson. They're like,
Oh yeah,
everybody knows this Batman doesn't mean shit.
yeah. No, I think you're right for sure. I mean, and he had a lot of pressure, not just to get his movie right, but to get like he was part of the what's considered the Trinity, which was Superman,
I like
Wonder Woman,
Pattinson
and
Batman.
Sure, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm
Yeah, I
just
like it.
saying I don't think he had as much stress as
right. Right.
I think it's just a different take on it, you know.
We're saying Warner Brothers put more pressure on Ben Affleck to make it successful than they did with Pattinson.
Yeah.
Right. And I agree. I mean, and again, not only
Also,
that,
wasn't he supposed to direct one of them too?
the deal that Matt Reeves got was what Ben Affleck was supposed to get. He was supposed to get a script that he wrote, produced, directed, and starred in. It's going to be the Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard there are whispers and rumors of what the storyline would have been, but the most I hear is Mr. Freeze.
Mm.
It's video interviews from 6 years ago.
Yeah, it's a while ago, so that's why I'm not playing it.
Just making sure, just trying to hold.
Yeah, no, I noticed that quickly, and I was like, oh, I better not show that. So anyway, here's the thing about Ben Affleck as Batman. I enjoyed his take as Batman. I think other people did too. I don't think you'll find somebody that said he did a bad job.
No.
He might have had some poor writing. That's not his fault. And he did bear the brunt of a lot of the bullshit that came out after. You know, he had to bear a lot of that because Cavill was Superman. So it's like, you know, you're always going to fly away into the sun and be the hero in blue. But Batman, you got to kind of walk a line, right? You know, and I think Ben, being in the state of mind that he was in at that time.
Except they made Superman try to walk a line too in the weird Snyder world.
Well, yeah, that again, I think the whole, I've said this, the whole alien bullshit. I was like, God damn, all right, I've had enough of this. But no, and Ben did a fine job. And I would have loved to have seen a Ben Affleck Batman film because he seemed to get the character too. He's friends with Kevin Smith. They talk all the time. Kevin Smith is a huge Batman fan. So I'm sure he would have done a great job. That's just not how it worked out.
He was the bomb in Phantoms.
Phantom's like a motherfucker.
I watched that movie, dude. It was not very good.
It's not. No, it doesn't hold up. No, and I'm not so sure it was good back then. So,
I don't know.
Phantoms.
Definitely the bomb in it, but that movie was whoa. The reason I watched that movie is just because they talked about it.
Phantom's like a motherfucker.
Phantom's like a motherfucker. No, I mean, look, here's the thing. You know, with these comic book characters, you're going to get different iterations of them when the regimes change at these studios. When James Gunn comes in, it's going to change. When somebody comes in to replace James Gunn, it's going to change. It's always going to change. And that's just evident and has been evident since they've been making superhero films. You're not going to have the same fucking dude playing the superhero.
No, we're going to have a purple woman playing Superman.
Purple.
What?
The worst iteration we've had yet.
What the hell are you talking? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Crazy people take over with crazy ideas, dude. They do whatever they want.
Yeah, we might have a purple woman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Grimace might play Superman. What if that happens?
Yes, that
they put
could
a cape
happen,
on
yeah.
Grimace. He just starts flying around.
Super Grimace.
Great.
Is that a secret identity?
Yeah, it's Grimace.
McDonald?
He just unzips that big purple suit.
The original Grimace had 4 arms. Have you seen that?
Now that's scary.
That's freaky as shit.
Like he looks like that guy off Mortal Kombat. You remember we talking about Mortal Kombat? Yeah, Goro.
Here,
I'm not good at typing on my phone. My brother's making fun of me for typing with one finger. Yeah, see, look at that.
Man.
Looks like some Cthulhu monster, dude. Lovecraftian Grimace.
Grimace. Look how happy he is.
I know, you think he'd have a grimace for a face.
Yeah, it should be Grimace. Remember there's that guy in our school we named Grimace because he wore a purple red jumpsuit one time. Purple jumpsuit.
Thanks, dude.
And that was it, dude. He was fucking, and Grimace was born. He was fucking Grimace.
He's probably still
Forever.
fucking Grimace somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, if I saw him, I'd be like, what's up, Grimace?
Grimace, what you doing, buddy?
Let's call that one guy Pooh Bear for eating his fries.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
dude.
I
remember.
believe I created that one.
Yeah,
Pooh
I
Bear
believe that was one of my
eating his
creations.
fries like fucking Pooh eats honey.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, just pawing it. Straight pawing it from the tray.
Oh God, we had a cast of characters. That's for damn
They
sure.
had a cast of
Did
characters.
you flip your tray when Chris Graham?
Yeah, marinara,
You?
marinara sauce
Oh,
on the
that
shirt,
flipping?
and you flip the tray. It's spun in the air 2 or 3 times,
Like Spider-Man.
and yeah, I mean it was like
And the fucking custodian was over there staring me
the
down.
custodian was standing right there. That's what made it so bad, was that he did it right in front of the custodian. I was like, damn, that is some cold-blooded.
Remember Joey
Cold-blooded.
walk in front of people in the hallways, get real close
Who,
to
Joey
him.
would? Oh, he'd get right
Oh, I
to
remember
them.
that. Yeah, he crossed the hall during the big traffic. And we
He
just
crossed
thought
the-
that was the funniest shit ever.
Yeah, he'd get right in front of people.
He'd get right in front of him. He'd walk right in front of him and didn't care. He'd bump into him.
That fat Brandon was in a wheelchair.
Oh, fat Brandon.
I'm not going there.
He looked like a fat version of our friend. There's
I-
nothing
I'm
offensive
not-
about it.
I'm
Yeah,
not.
it's just fat
I'm not
Brandon in a
going there.
wheelchair. That's all he said.
Oh, for Christ's sake! All right, listen, stop. All right, back to Ben Affleck.
Oh, back to Ben Affleck.
Oh,
mean,
Benny boy.
Aaron, you
Benny.
have more thoughts on Ben Affleck?
I don't have too many. I mean,
What-
he goes. I remember, what was it? Was he the one that said in Good Will Hunting, "I want my double burger"?
That was his brother. brother said
You
that.
get my double burger.
Here's your fucking double burger.
Here's your fucking double burger.
I've never seen that.
That's his best line.
You've never seen Good Will Hunting?
That's a great movie,
It
dude.
says
You
how
got to
about
watch it.
them apples.
No, that's the word. What we just said is the best interaction.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I
That's-
wish I had my double.
Here's your fucking double
Here's
burger.
your fucking double burger.
Hungry, dude.
That's his best line, actually.
I spent
Apparently, it's a double burger with no cheese. I don't know.
I spent $50 on a double
Jesus.
burger from Shake Shack.
How much?
Like $55
What?
for a Shake Shack double cheeseburger and some chicken.
$55 for a double burger?
I also
Damn, you should have got like a 60-ounce, 90-ounce tomahawk fucking steak. Bone in.
I got Parmesan truffle fries, but they forgot the truffle sauce and just Parmesan fries.
What's
just
this
shake-
place called?
It's the Shake Shack. It's a new restaurant. It's famous.
I also got
Where'd you even get that at?
Columbus.
Oh, they have them there?
Well, I had it delivered, so that was an extra fee.
I want to
But
see.
I
I want to
also-
see what a $55 burger looks
Well,
like.
this is the whole meal. I also got 3 milkshakes. I didn't drink them all at once, but I held on to them.
God, you didn't tell us that.
Well, I was getting
Jesus,
to it.
no wonder. Yeah, no wonder your bill was $55. You dumb shit.
Still was ridiculous. I don't think.
Jesus. Old 96er. You didn't finish it yet. Oh, it's left. There's gristle or fat. Yeah.
If I can get that down, can I get a couple T-shirts?
I spent,
Such a dick in that
I
movie.
spent a lot at White Castle too, dude. Cause they gave me a
God
big-
damn, $55.
Well, this one's only like $40, but they gave me a huge. I didn't. They messed up my order. Got a huge sack of chicken rings. I thought I was just getting a few of them, but they gave me a big sack full of chicken rings.
Chicken rings.
It was like a pound of them, dude. I was like, God, no wonder it was so expensive.
What do they look like? Onion rings, but they're chicken.
No, it's like a circle with a.
So they look like
Yes, exactly.
They're like calamari.
Yes. They look like fucking calamari,
Calamari.
or onion rings, but they're chicken. Yes, I don't know why you told him no.
They ought to slip him some calamari in there, Christian, like
I
that.
don't know what calamari looks
It's
like.
squid.
It's squid.
It looks like those.
Circle?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, man. You bite
Yeah,
into it,
yeah.
it's like a rubber band.
But they
My
fry
brother
it.
was eating hot pot
Rubber
lobster,
bands.
lobster balls and shrimp dumplings. I was like, I'm not eating.
Oh, those sound awesome. I love it. I like that squid too.
It's-
Rubber band, chew on it.
They had baby octopuses too, dude. My brother's like, why's it gotta be baby octopuses?
You eat them
Oh.
whole. You suck them down. Legs and everything.
Are they
Tentacles.
more tender? Is it like eating
I don't know.
baby-
They're okay.
baby-
Octopus isn't that
baby
great,
cow?
but yeah, no,
Do you want the baby meat better?
I guess I don't know.
Oh, that reminds me, Zip.
What?
Do you remember Rackhorn?
Yeah.
Book 3 of Butchers came out. It's called Bonesaw, and I watched that this week.
No
on
shit.
Prime. A third Butchers.
Wow, a
After
third
the
Butchers.
Book of Rackhorn, dude. This guy goes around killing people. His face, this guy looks like a skull. He just goes around killing people and sells their bodies to the pig farm, dude. The pig
Is it a
farm.
cartoon?
No, it's a movie.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't know why. There's 3 of these movies called The Butchers.
And what's it on?
Prime. They're all on Prime, I think, dude.
Does he have like a skull face like that guy from
Yes.
Willow?
Yeah,
Eric? Not Eric.
He looks uglier than that.
What is that guy's name?
General something.
What's the guy's name in Willow? It's
I
got
don't
the-
remember. It's General something. I don't remember his
He works
exact
for
name.
More to-
Eric's the guy with the red
Yeah,
hair.
Eric won war for me,
How
Mad
about
Marty.
General Willow?
What is that guy's? Is it General Crawl or something?
Yeah, something like that. General Crawl. Null, maybe. K-N-U-L-L, maybe.
Willow. Who's the general from Willow?
I tell you what they need.
Kale, General.
Kale.
Kale, that's
They
right,
need to
Kale.
fucking remake Willow.
Well, they had that.
They had the
series.
show.
Yeah, but that's not the same. They need to
Can't
remake.
even watch it anymore. It got deleted off the network.
You've got to remake the actual Willow.
We gotta find a new Willow.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you
You
have?
can use Pinker.
I thought you were about to
Peter Dinklage. Pinker Dinklage.
Pinker Dinklage.
Pink
Dinky.
You could use him, and he'd be cool.
He is
And then
cool.
you could fucking bring in Val Kilmer, and he'd come in with his fucking trach pipe, fucking.
Jesus Christ, Aaron.
Yeah.
He could be General Kale now.
General Zod. Dude.
Lord have mercy.
You could have Val Kilmer as General Kale.
Val Kilmer.
But skull face.
That would be an
But
interesting
anyway, dude, the guys
twist.
keep
would
the
be an interesting
bodies
twist.
To a pig farmer, because the pig farmer goes, if you want the best meat, you gotta feed him the best meat.
Ooh.
The hogs eat people.
A hog's eat anything. Chop
Yeah,
it
but
up.
this Bonesaw guy listens to the most craziest metal music, dude. They're like, ah! At one point, someone's like, can you at least stop that? Turn that off while you're killing me?
Let us know what you think about Ben Affleck saying that he's not going to portray superheroes anymore, and make sure you like, share, subscribe the link, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you.